Ebola outbreak in the DRC and Uganda?
The variant does not have a vaccine that can be able to act against it effectively. Second is the area where the outbreak has actually happened is a relatively insecure area. There's a lot of conflict that is going on in that space by many different groups. Third is that it is across several countries. Although one case has been imported into Uganda, South Sudan is very near, Rwanda is also not far. And finally is that it comes at a time when the global health space is undergoing a lot of turmoil as a result of adjusting interest and therefore resource availability.
This is the 17th Ebola outbreak in the Democratic Republic of Congo. Why are there so many outbreaks just in the DRC?
Some of the populations actually eat bats, and therefore the exposure to the Ebola virus is much, much higher in the belt across central part of Africa, and particularly in the DRC, where Ebola virus was first characterized in 1976. And that communication between the human population and the fruit bat in the forest continues. And any time that a fruit bat has the Ebola virus, then the human being is exposed.
The U.S. State Department warning Americans not to travel to the Democratic Republic of Congo. That's a level 4 travel advisory. At the same time, it says the U.S. CDC sending extra help to the DRC to deal with this. In Uganda, the United States has stopped issuing any visas to all, basically, visa applicants because of that Ebola outbreak, even though there's just...
All right, their old friend, the Ebola, is back. You know, it's always been here, and it's in the United States. And people don't even watch the jet stream. Every year, Africa has a giant storm, and it picks up all the dirt, the dust, you name it. And it travels over the seas and comes up through the southern part, Florida and stuff like that, and it's just a giant dust bowl, and it deposits all kinds of dust in America. And what else? Sicknesses. You know, if they have a plague over there, or like Ebola running wild, it's in everything. It's in the dirt, it's in the water. It's like the movie Outbreak with Dustin Hoffman. You know, it's that sickness that nobody wants. It's that, you know, it's that feeling of everyone's got life insurance policies on you, and you're the only one that don't know. You know, that's what it is. It's like the voodoo magic, all this stuff. You know, I don't know. Is it a curse from God and it keeps popping up in Africa because they might be using voodoo or magic? I don't know. But if it's in Africa, then we already know it's in the United States, because weeks went by before they said anything. So with all the people traveling and all the storms and dust and dirt, you know, it wouldn't shock me if it's already here. It wouldn't shock me at all. I know we had a couple cases of it, but the kind that we had vaccines for, this is the kind that the movie was made about. There is no vaccine. There is no cure for it. So what's going to happen? I don't know, man. Stay out of Africa and watch the jet stream, because I know a lot of people are saying, oh, you're crazy, Kramer, you don't know what you're talking about. But diseases and other things can be picked up from the surface winds on the ground and transported hundreds and hundreds of miles, and it survived. So, you know, plus people coming over here, we're a country with open borders. So if weeks have gone by and they're saying now, well, it could be a problem because weeks went by before anybody really got, you know, a handle on anything and put it out. So how many people? I don't know. It's not here. It's in Uganda. Oh, Debbie, Fox. It's here. And who knows? What else is here? Now, what we need to do is keep an eye on the jet stream because every year a storm comes from Africa where this is happening in Africa. Be safe, folks. That's all I can say. Let's watch a little bit more. Yes, people are going to turn into zombies, and your wishes finally will come true, little Debbie, and you can hunt zombies.
2 confirmed cases in Uganda. But the wider issue here, Zane, is that with the US having withdrawn from the World Health Organization, there's less money available to deal with a problem like this. So far, the World Health Organization has called this a public health emergency of international concern. It fell short of declaring this a pandemic emergency. But as the US and other countries have reduced their overseas development assistance, a lot of that is to go into health support and dealing with pandemics, emergencies. That is going to bite. And that's what Dr. Ahmed Ogwell was referring to there, that there's a lot of readjustments in the global health sector. And the problem is that if the DRC does not deal with the Ebola outbreak, it will come to you wherever you are in the world because viruses don't have visas, viruses don't respect borders, they get around, Zane.
Is underway to contain the Ebola outbreak in the Democratic Republic of Congo and Ukraine.
Now, see, that guy just told you, folks. That guy just told the truth. We don't even have to go to Africa for this disease to kill America. That guy just told the truth to America. You ain't even got to go there. Ebola will find you in your country. And it will. I'm telling you, it's probably already here. I mean, I don't know how much more. I mean, we could replay that, but the guy just said it don't matter. If the government don't do anything about this, Ebola will find you in your country because that's what this disease is designed to do, is infiltrate countries. And it almost wiped out all of Africa at one time. Back then it was the plague. They didn't know what Ebola was. But this is the strain you don't want. This is the one where you do nothing but bleed from every orifice out of your body. There is no cure. Where your whole body turns to liquid, just like the movie. And they said this would happen, but the government wants war, power, and all that. I wouldn't doubt it. You know, all them black and blue marks on Trump. It's possible he's got Ebola. They're saying he stinks real bad and everything. He might have Ebola. Stuff running out of him, and it might be Ebola. Eating him alive. Wow. Debbie, is there anything you want to say? Viruses do not need green cards, Debbie. Funny little lady. I'm really sorry about that, Deborah. But a virus does not need a green card to get into this country. And as the world suffers, so does the times of the hands of muggies. Check your messages. All right, hold on. Well, they've been doing that since the day I was born, Debbie. Did you know the head nurse spoke up? Bam, 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 said, leave this one alone. Bam, bam, bam. She could tell right away. Bam, bam, bam. I was bad to the bone. Bad, baby. But anyways, yeah, it's pretty crazy how they hack my computer and watch me and everything. People laugh when I say I am a hostage. And people laugh. I'm like, no, I am a hostage. I wish some damsel in distress or whatever, some Wonder Woman would come save me. I am a hostage. Yeah. Debbie's laughing her little butt off. Right? I am a hostage. These people are vampires sucking the energy out of me, and you name it. This ain't even my sickness. One of my family members or something. Psychedelic, crazy 60s person or something, stuck in the 60s. There is a free speech, but not here. No, not in America. I told you, folks, freedom of speech is only an imagination to use. That's it. It's always, it's freedom of speech is all, it's an imagination. Imagine there's no people. That goes back to like Trump saying, just imagine $1.99 gas prices. Yeah. We can imagine. I called the Oval Office and I was like, you could tell Trump, you know, John Lennon already sang that song. Imagine gas prices $1.99, but it'll never happen. It'll soar to $7, and every man and woman will pay. Imagine a perfect world, but that's all it is, Jonestown world. You may say I'm a dreamer. Yo, Celt, how you doing? Freedom of speech is often misunderstood. Man, that's what it is. I'm out of order. You're out of order. This whole court's out of order. Everybody's out of order. I'm a hostage right now. Been for 50-some years. I don't even know who I am. Every day they come to me injecting me with someone else's DNA so I look like them. Just when I'm going to be getting a buttload of money or become famous, they always inject me with some. Quick, get someone else's DNA in them so they don't figure out what we've done to royalty. Yo, Celt, how is it out there in Arizona? Well, there's one thing you don't have to worry about out there in Arizona is mosquitoes. We got them all over here. We just got a bunch of rain. They're all over the place now. It's hot as hell. Yeah, well, yeah. It's where the Scorpion King lives. All dried up. You know, I was telling the Oval Office I wanted a couple battleships for Lake Michigan. They're like, what is the problem, Mr. Kramer? I'm like, these idiots from out west are going to come and try and take our fresh water out here. They're like, what? I'm like, yeah. It seems that there's a problem with fresh water in America. They ain't got none out there. We got a buttload here in Michigan. I need about 4 or 5 battleships, maybe a couple C-RAM devices. We have to protect it because it's the only water we got. You know, and then they all wised up and they were like, oh my God, he's right. Yeah. Yeah. Ain't nobody getting this water. We already have a Lake Michigan locked down. people are like, there's lights over Lake Michigan. There's going to be for a long time because you ain't coming out here and getting our water. Open canal because environmental social position. Who cares? You people are drying up like prunes out there. About 5 of you are possessing me from Arizona. You're like prunes, all dried up. Get them some water out there. Do something. Start digging. They say in the desert, if you hit so deep, there's water. Oh, Kelt, we're trying to save you out there and get you some water. If there ain't no water out there, someone get her hooked up to an IV, intravenous fluids. Can't do this no more. I got to run this whole country, and I'm an idiot. It'll be all right, Kelt. I'm going to send you guac and gluten. All right, I want you to take that. You're dehydrated. I'm going to get you some glop and gluten out there. That's like pure hydration. She takes that, she'll be like a spring chicken. We're going to save you out there. We're trying to. Getting my balls busted right now by Elon. What are you doing? I'm trying to block the sun. But why? Well, because we don't want to burn to death. What are you doing out in Arizona? I'm trying to save these people. There's an ICBM missile plant out there that old Stinky Joe went ahead and let everyone know. We're building missiles there. Now I got to evac everyone from there. Plus, they're all drying up like prunes because there's no water. Now, everybody wants to know what I'm doing in my neck of the woods. I'm saving your neck of the woods. If it ain't that, it's this country rap war I'm going through. I got to do all this stuff. It's just, I don't get paid to do this stuff. I don't make nothing trumps. I'll do it for free. I've been doing it for free for 50 years. If it wasn't for me, this country probably would have been a lot worse than it is. God, I got to do everything around here. Someone go lock up the Clintons. Oh, what the hell? Lock everybody up. No, I'm tired of it. You're not getting my water out here. I might let Kelt out to have some. Just to save her life. The rest of you can dry up like prunes. I don't care after what you did to Nancy. Just sickos out west. Cult or something, gang or something. I have no idea why that state's even out there. By now, it would have been just a ball of glass from the sand. When it gets so hot, glass turns into, or sand turns into glass. It's probably what it would have been, but I guess I got people out there, family or something, so I can't wipe out the whole state, I guess. This is crazy. Lane Kelt says, Johnny, you've been slacking. All hell is breaking loose. I know it is. I'm going to let it happen. There's only so much we can do, Kelt. There's only so much me, you, Debbie, and the rest of us that care can do in this country with no funding, no weaponry, and we're living on a wing and a prayer. Is from what John Bon Jovi said. That's what he said. Oh, I'm living on a prayer. Oh, someone scratch my nuts, yeah. I mean, we all heard that song. We're trying to run this country. We're idiots. Right? They all got blamed for stealing, raping, and pillaging and trafficking. And all of a sudden they put everything in our... Now, these guys run it. He's an idiot. Yeah, well, he's been running it for the past 50 years. You know, they blame all of us retard idiots for everything. We ain't nothing until shit goes bad, and then they put us. And we need you to be in charge. Why? We just need you to be in charge right now. All right. Freeze! Yeah. You're under arrest. What did I do? You know what you did. I have no idea. They just gave me this job. They just gave me this job. They said we need you to be in charge. And you guys come running in. SWAT 409. Can you stop with the R word? I probably can, but I've been called it my whole life. That's right. That's right. My whole life I've been called the R word. Yeah. No, I got a tough skin. It don't bother. I've been called the N word. Don't bother me. It's just a word. Kel, we need you to get inside your bathtub, fill it up with water, and just soak in it. And drink as much water as you can. We got to save this woman. Did you see her? She's lost all body weight and fluids. She looks like she's 19 again. We got to save this woman. There ain't no way. She's in her 30s. She shouldn't look 19. I mean, yes, I know her skin is glowing and radiating, but this is too much. It's gone too far. It's a sign of dehydration. Radioactive. It probably is radioactive. I tried to tell them it's hotter than a potato. They told me, go take your medicine. You're an idiot. It's like, it's hotter than a monkey's butt out there. Yeah, prove it. Prove it. How? Well, see, they have a little problem in Russia, and they can't cap it. And that is pumping out more radiation than has ever been pumped out from even our nuclear weapon that we tested a couple months ago. It's hotter than a monkey's butt. Baboons, all red and everything. Now they're catching it. Now they're all out there with their little Geiger counters. Shit, it's hotter than a monkey's butt. Yeah. Now you live and learn, don't you? These people have been sucking the energy out of me for too long. To vampires. I had enough of it. Oh, don't threaten me with your mafia. There is no such thing as mafia. I don't know what you're talking about. You can't take out Fat Joey Baloney. He's dead. I don't know what to tell you. There is no mafia. Here's a mafia, the boss of all bosses. He wasn't my boss. I have no idea what to tell you. There is no mafia. I have no idea what you're talking about. We got rid of them a long time ago. Everything is gangs and motorcycle clubs and secret societies now. There is no mafia. I have no idea what you're talking about. Monkeys have radioactive testicles. True story. Well, you know what? You ladies think it is so easy for us to be men. Let me show you a little problem that many of us men are having right now. No, I don't. I've had enough of this. I'm gonna show these people what it is to be a man. This is what we deal with. You women think it's so easy. You women think it's so easy. No, I'm gonna show these people. It's about time they see what real life is all about. I am Cult. Are you watching? Debbie Fox, are you here? How many of you are here? What a glorious day. Look at them beautiful. Them are biblical clouds. A lot of people have been saying, Johnny, have you noticed the sky? I'm like, these are biblical. I haven't seen these since Paul was walking around on earth many, many, many thousands of years ago. These are biblical skies. All right, let's take a look at what government took over money lending and gambling. Small hats. Yeah, there's no mafia. No, I don't know what you guys are talking about. Who's Joey Baloney? Who's Fat Tuesday Joey? I have no idea. There's no such thing as the mafia. Now, let me show you what kind of trouble we're going through. Being a man like me, what is our troubles? I'll tell you what our troubles are. This. I want you all to take a good gander. I hope you folks see. Yeah, you see that? What's hanging past his kneecaps? What's behind him? Them are called testicles, and that's what us men have to deal with. Yeah. You reach a certain age, and look what happens. And you ladies thought you had it so tough. I don't want to hear about giving birth. Why don't you try carrying around them 2 coconuts between your legs? Now you know why I got a bad back. This is too much for me. I can't go on with these ladies. Think it's so easy to be a man. This is unbelievable. Now, the state, let me see what Kelt's saying. The State Department sent out an email saying not to hire you. True story. White straight men. That's why we're all sitting around on our couches. Because even the White House is trying to 8-ball us. Don't hire these people. They're straight men and they do things by the books. We'll all be in prison. Do not hire these men. What are you growing this season? Cantaloupes. Yeah. That's what I'm working on at 50-some years old. That's the problem I got. I don't know about the rest of you men. But these women think it's so easy carrying around that load. Welcome to my world. Yeah, go cry about your giving birth. It's obvious you ain't even sat on a nut before. About killed me. Tomatoes, green beans, lettuce, potato, carrots, onions, cucumbers, corn. Yeah. Yeah. Now, God bless America and us men's gonads, what's left. Folks, make sure you get some of your Johnny's Afro Sack. That's Johnny's Afro Sack for men. You too can have an afro on your sack. Get it now while you can. Amazon, $19.99. Now, also, I want you all to be looking in the mail every day. I sent out tickets to my new film festival. 2 Can Chew on These Nuts film festival. Make sure you check all your mail and everything. You'll be getting tickets in the mail. Yeah, that's what I'll be carrying around. There's a bunch of cantaloupes and watermelons this year. All right. What a year, huh? Yeah. And now they're like, hey, guess who's in town? I'm like, who? Our old buddy, Ebola. Oh, ain't that great? Like, I want to be shitting through water screens, praying to God that I survive. Another bloody mess. This is unreal. No, I'm gonna give it up. I don't want to run this stuff. Kel can run a Debbie Boxers. It's too crazy. Yeah, I don't think a bunch of herbs and garlic leaves are gonna cure old man Ebola. I don't think so. Let's cancel all of our tours. Make sure you keep my rock stars and my clients away from Africa. All I want to do is go. Didn't Toto sing something about it? Didn't Toto sing the song Africa? Oh wait, that was Rosanna. That was Rosanna or something. Didn't they do a song Africa? Who knows? Just keep everybody away from there. This is horrible. The government better do something. That guy just came out and told the world. Like that guy just came out and told the world, you ain't got to come here. You ain't got to come to Africa. Mr. Ebola will come visit you in your hometown. Well, this guy's trying to warn us. And the government's playing with their balls. Some other shit. Who knows? Who knows? Who cares? I got a country to run. Yeah, Debbie, it's Africa. I thought Toto sang the song Africa. Nah, well, if it ain't this, if it ain't Mr. Ebola, it's something else. If it ain't that, it's country rap. If it ain't that, it's always something. Politicians. If it ain't that, it's religion. It's just always something. And here we are. We're telling the government we don't want to be a part of your world. It's nuts. We don't even want to be part of the country. It's gone crazy. We got people trespassing, people doing magic, witchery, kidnapping people, going crazy. You know, we're paying for other people's family curses and sicknesses and everything. I got people screaming out to me, Mr. Kramer, bring back public flogging and public stuff, and we got to get rid of these witches and these families. You got to. If you don't, it'll take over everything like Mr. Ebola. He met the rain down in Africa. Oh, yeah, that was that song. Going and rain in Africa. Rosanna, Rosanna. Never thought you can get Ebola, yeah. I'm crapping through a screen door, yeah. Debbie, it sounds like you have a beautiful garden. Yeah, right. She's got a wicked garden. I'm gonna run through your wicked garden. Yeah, I'm alive, so alive, yeah. No, she got a wicked garden. Hey, Johnny, thousands of years ago, as England was invaded, those invaders, chromosome is still found in majority of modern English meals. Yeah, stay away from the spotted dick out there in England. I heard about spotted dick. They were like, Johnny, are you going to have some spotted dick? I'm like, I'm from America. I don't do dick. Sorry. I don't want to offend you. I love you people in London and England. But there's one thing if you got spotted vagina, I'm all over it. Spotted dick? Sorry. I know it probably tastes great. It's a dessert. But anything with dick, I'm out. Give me some spotted vagina, and I'm in. But they got all pissed off and everything. They're like, don't you ever do that. Started all stuff. We're going to lightning. People going crazy. Right? They're threatening me and everything. We're going to send young blood. I'm like, that kid sounds good right now. He can't do no better than these idiots in this country rap shit. Send him out here. It's my new man. It's my new dude. My buddy. Get out of his way. And every show is sold out. You can all suck my ass. Eat shit. We're bringing the clouds. You bring your clouds and tornadoes. I'll bring Mr. Ebola. We'll see what happens. I don't care. I can barely breathe anyways. Oh, Debbie, I don't want to hear about. I'm charging Youngblood $1,000 every time Debbie in my chat mentions his leather pants and penis. It's gonna cost her $1,000. No, I don't care. Folks, I want you to send me $100 right now for tickets. These tickets may never be produced. This show may never be produced. This movie may never be produced. But please send $100, because if this movie does break, you're going to want to have tickets for it. So send the money now. Non-refundable. Supreme Court just sent me a text. Don't try pulling a Trump, Mr. Johnny Grant. I'm not. I'm joking. I would never scam America's people like that. I would love that, Kelt. What is Kelt going on? What, Miss Debbie, when you walk along the house closet to the coastline, or closest to the coastline, succulents and fragrant flowers, plants grow so easy. It's amazing, and it smells so nice. Women do smell nice. I'm not going to lie to you. Women do smell nice. It's always nice to have a woman around of your own that smells nice. But from what I can tell, some of these farm women, they ain't smelling too nice. I don't know. Kelt, it's okay. You're delusional. Right now, you are dehydrated, and that is bringing on delusions and hysteria. The sooner the better that we get you liquidated would be better for you. No, I can tell there's something wrong with you because you're being way too nice to Miss Debbie, and I'm the owner of this show, Emotion. You ain't being nice to me, so there's definitely something wrong with you. It's got to be hysteria. Got to be. Oh my God. Kelt drinks tiger blood. We're dealing with another Sheen. Right? We're dealing with another Sheen. Tiger blood. Sweet Jesus. Just when I thought hell and we beat everything, they send Sheen, the Tiger Blood King. This movie just keeps getting better. They send Charlie Sheen, Tiger Blood. Let me see what Debbie said. It makes Johnny happy when people are mean to me. Nobody is mean to you. Everyone's been mean to me. Y'all been abusing me, and y'all been sucking the energy out of me. In Jesus' name, I reclaim my energy, my power, my life, my peace, my happiness, my health. In Jesus' name, I take it all back. I didn't know there was vampires for real. I told them I'm feeling weak. They're like, you have a vampire. How many? About 5 million. What? 5 million. These people have been sucking the money out of your pockets and your mind and your energy for many years. Return to sender in Jesus' name. Amen. Yeah, I know it's crazy. I'm dealing with all this stuff. Everyone's like, you ain't nobody. I'm like, I'm not. I'm just the one you've been sucking the life out of your whole life. Right? When I try and break away, they're like, you remember that time when you were 5 years old and you threw that army man at me and it hit me? I never forgave you for that. I'm going to torture you in hell for another 5 years. Everyone thinks they own me. I'm like, no, I'm not signed to anybody. I'm a free agent. Always was, always will be. No, don't make me happy when anyone gets attacked. Anything else new going on other than Ebola? That explains why everyone's crapping their brains out. No one got the hint. Nobody got it. Nobody got it in this government. No one. The flu don't make you shit like a horse and start bleeding out of it. You know, everyone get toilet paper. It's some CVs back. Yeah. No one got the hint. That's why everybody's crapping their brains out. Can't find no toilet paper in America. Shelves are dry. That's a shame. They will need the hard next time. Yeah, who knows? Who knows? It's nuts. What's sad is this disease has been on Earth since the time of man. And they just can't figure it out. And I'm like, how about we save the world? They're like, no, we need more disaster bombs. And we need you to design more disaster stuff. We're not into healing people. That's too easy. We need that destruction machines for the war divide. They struck me yesterday on a video. They took it down. They said it was hate speech. I said, I didn't even say anything in the video. It was just music. That's it. It was freedom of speech. I said, there's not enough people feeding the machine, white people feeding the machine, the war machine. And they took my video down, said it was hate speech. That was the title. I didn't say anything in the video. I just put music to it. But it might have been the music. I put the statement to it. Here we go again. I don't care, yeah. I don't have to take shit, yeah. That song. They came down on me hotter than a potato. Hotter than a baked potato in an oven. Yeah, they took it right down. They said, Mr. Kramer, this ain't going against your account. It's not a strike. But we cannot allow you to put that video up because it's hate speech. I'm like, I didn't say anything in it. I put the music to it. That was it. Don't you folks live in America? Don't you know that they've been feeding? Why can Jesse Ventura from the great state of Minnesota talk about us being fed to the war machine? Why is it not hate speech for Jesse Ventura from the great state of Minnesota? But it's hate speech for me. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not happy. No, I don't have to take shit. I don't want it. Everybody get the hell off my butt, yeah. That's the name of that's the lyrics to the song or something. It's called The Statement. Let's see. That was Andrew's music. That ain't Andrew's music. That's YouTube music. Andrew don't own that. You mean Andrew Hilt? He don't own that music. That's YouTube music for all the creators to use. You're telling me Andrew Hiltz you created that song? He ain't got enough brain cells in his head to create that song. No offense, Andrew. I'm just saying that's a pretty cool song. I heard him play that constantly. Oh, yo, you mean he plays it? Okay, well, I won't use it then. I don't want to be misidentified. I mean, I've been killed 30, 40 times because somebody misidentified me for someone else. No, I don't want to take shit. We're still suffering for our ancestors. Shit they did. We had nothing to do with it, but just because we were related to them, we're suffering. No, I don't have to take a bathroom. No, I don't have a bidet to wash my butt. No, I don't have to be stinky cuckoo. He did, but he is gone for a while. Oh, yeah, they're looking for him. They're looking for all these dudes. I think they're going to round the whole bunch of them up. I think they're going to make a big haul on all this and bring in a bunch of YouTubers. I know they are with the country rappers. They're already starting that. They've been watching them dudes for a while with all this stuff that's going on. All the stuff Upchurch was talking about. Yeah, they're probably been watching them dudes for a long time. He did, but he is gone, huh? Nah, he ain't dead. He's still alive. He's still alive, kicking and giving cigarettes to underage kids on his live. And, you know, he's still doing the dark magic or whatever it is. He's still alive. He's still alive. Oh, he's breaking every law. He's as Judas Priest said, breaking the law, as much as he can, man, right? If he's going to the hell, he's going to go in style and get there and be like, look at devil, look what I've done. I think they all gone crazy. Well, you know, they were all on their deathbed. Now they're all healed. So we know where to send all this madness and sickness back to. Right? We know exactly what channels it came from. People are all pissed at everybody. We're all like, no, that ain't theirs. That came from that channel. Right? Good God, last year, that YouTube creator said that creator was pissing blood and had pus coming out of his yang. He had the gonorrhea or ginger gonorrhea vitis of the penis or something. I don't know. But that ain't ours. Send that back in Jesus' name. Right? The HPV or no, that ain't ours. That's that one broad's on YouTube that everyone says had HPV stuff or whatever. And so, who knows? We don't even know what HPV is, but that ain't ours. Like, we don't want this shit. You can send that back to Ernie Shell's camp. Melissa Jean or whatever her name is. I don't know whoever he was banging in Chicago. I don't care. I don't know. I don't care. It ain't ours. Send that shit back. That's what they're trying to do. You know? Send us their shit. I'm like, oh, no, I don't want that. I'm really sorry about that. You can send that back to your creator or whatever it is, whatever his name is. No, Cal, come on now. Be serious, Cal. Be serious. We don't want that stuff. I don't want to send that back to them. I don't want it. Send it back to Crazy Larry and Harry Mary. Testicle Man, the guy I just showed you. You know, send it back to them. I don't want to hear it no more. I don't want to see it. want to see it, don't want to hear it. No, that is not me. Boy, you women got it so easy. You got it so easy. Good God. I do want to thank the Lord for sending all the cardinals. I'm telling you, I got like cardinals everywhere out here. Birds today, squirrels everywhere. Yeah, well, I don't know what to tell you folks. You came a knocking for one of God's kids, and we had to send the wrath of God down on earth and on the country. Really sorry about that, folks, but get in line, straighten up. Yeah, yeah. I might have to get a testicle reduction. I'm not sure. Anything else? Is there anything Kelt wants to say? Kelt can't even talk. Kelt left. She's probably so dehydrated, Debbie. She can't even speak. Yeah, Kelt's saying don't hire any straight white men. Yeah, I can't even get a job, Trump. Congress, Senate, you know that they won't hire me. They won't. They refuse to hire a white straight man. This is unbelievable. Can't even make a living. Now, I'm an idiot anyways, got half a brain, but still. They're denying me rights because I'm a straight man, attracted to women. It's that bad. It's that bad in America. Yeah. All pruned up. We all are. We're all dehydrated. We should have someone walking around knocking on people's doors, asking them if they want intravenous fluids right in our own house. Oh, go ahead. Sit down, Mr. Kramer. Turn the TV on. Relax. Put on your great YouTube channel. We'll have you right back to perched. We'll have you right back to not being looking like a prune within minutes. Oh, thank you guys. No problem, Mr. Kramer. I'm just going to stick you with this little needle. What? Ah! Because I flip out when I see needles. Just faint. Oh my God, turn away. That's the only thing that scares me is needles. I don't like needles. They're like you're 50 years old. I get all baby like, right? I get like a kid. Whenever everything's great until they mention, well, we're going to have to take your blood. Oh my God, no. What'd you just say? Nothing. Nothing. One time I was sucking on a nurse's boob like a little kid. She didn't even realize it. She's like, you become a little kid when it comes to needles. I'm like, I know. Yeah, that's right in her bosom. I'm going to faint. I'm going to faint. I don't like needles. They scare me. I'm going to faint. Just put your head right in here and don't look. Turn away. All right, it's time to get off this contraption. Is there anything you would like to say, Debbie? Dang, I would be scared being a nurse coming at you. No, you won't come at me. I'll come at you like a spider monkey. You come at me with a needle. If you want things to go real smooth, you better come at me with your blouse unbuttoned and breasts coming out. That's if you want this to go smooth, because you ain't coming around me with a needle unless you're about half naked. I'm sorry, but things are going to change in this country. I'm sorry. No, we're going to change up stuff here. It'll change up. Come around me with a needle unless you're half naked, woman. Other than that, don't even come around me with a needle. Now, the time has come for me to draw the final curtain. And yes, it is true. Some say, we did it our way. All right, is there anything you ladies want to say before I end this thing? We're at an hour. All I can say is that you don't believe that us men have it tough. Just watch the video that I showed you. Gotta go. Bye, Johnny and Debbie. I'm glad I got to hang out with you both. Well, you have a good day. Drink your water. God bless. And I'll be back with more content as the world turns. And maybe we got some biblical skies today. I'm not sure, but a lot going on today, folks. We got a lot going on. All glory goes to God as always. And I shall return. Have a good day.